Hello guys, and welcome back in this new video where we're going to learn how to handle branches with GitHub in command line interface. And for that we're going to work mainly with Gitbash, where we're going to learn how to create a new branch, how to switch to a new branch, and how to proceed with merging process with the main branch after some modification on our future branches. So without wasting your time, let's start. So let's move on our GitHub account right there and copy our HTTPS link and use the git clone locally on Gitbash. Git clone, paste the link in order to copy our repository locally. Once we did that, we're going to list, and you can see that it's here. I'm going to see inside it and list the content, and you can see that we have exactly the same content that we have online a couple seconds ago. So I'm going to do now the command git branch, and you can see that we have main, which is the only branch that we have on our repository right now. So, and you can see the stars as well on the left side of main. Okay, so right now I'm going to try to create a new branch using the command git branch, the name of our branch name, feature delete -pit. And when I'm going to run the git branch command right now, you're going to see that we have two branches, the main and the feature, and you can see that the main one still have the star on the left, and that one got the green color, which means that is the branch that is using right now. Okay, when I'm using git switch feature delete picked, so the name of the branch, you can see that I switch on the next branch, and when I'm going to run the git branch commands once again, you're going to see that we have now the star just on the left side of feature delete picked, and it's showing that it's the one that is green right now. So running git status command, you can see that nothing to commit, working tree clean. I'm going to make git switch again and come back on our main. So if I'm running git status also, you can see that we still have the same, nothing to commit. Okay, so let's come back on our feature branch. You can see that we use switch right now, but I want to let you know that you can use also checkout. Git checkout going to switch between your different branch as well. So git switch is equivalent to git checkout. So right now I'm going to make git switch once again and come back on our feature branch. Okay, you can see that you can also see the name of the branch where you are just inside the parentheses. Okay, so right now I list the content of my feature branch, and I'm going to remove the picture yarn2. I just double check first on side that is yarn3 that I've attached to my website portfolio. So I'm going to delete the yarn2 since I'm not using it on my website using the rm-rf command. And when I'm going to run the git status now, you can see that I have something that I can add. Okay, yarn2 is showing the red, so I'm going to run the git add yarn2.jpg, and after that I'm going to commit it. Okay, so I'm going to run the git add, and after that run the git commit -m, and the description going to be delete yarn2, and we are fine right now. So you can see the next step right now. Okay, auto identity or no, so we have to run the git config global with our email and with the username in order to be able to use our feature branch and commit something. Okay, So for that, we're just going to copy exactly like we did on the previous episode, and we're going to modify the email with the normal email that we have on our GitHub account. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And after that, I'm going to do the same for git config-global username. I'm going to check on my GitHub account what is my username on my GitHub account, and come right there and just change it. It's YQT. So yeah, that's it. I'm just going to come back and just modify your name. So you can see that we are good right now. I can run my comment now and everything works 100%. So since we have proceeded with that, we're going to move on the next step. Okay, we're going to move on the next step, and on the next step, so I'm going to run my git checkout main in order to move back on our main branch. Once we are on our main branch, I'm going to list my content again, and you can see that I still have the yarn2.jpg file. Okay, so what we're going to do is pretty simple. We're going to proceed with git merge, but before that, let me run the git branch once again, and you can see that we are on our main branch right now, right? So you have to make sure that you're always on your main branch before to write the git git merge command. But I'm just going to make a last double check with you. Move on our feature branch and list. You can see that we have only yarn3, right? So it's really important that you understand the branches concept. I did on our previous video the same ending process of branches using GitHub using user interface. So let's check that video that is showing up right now on our previous production. So I'm pretty sure that you're going to love to learn about that as well. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you understand the concept. We have only yarn3 here, but when we move on the main branch side, we still have yarn2 and yarn3. Okay, so I'm going to come back on our main branch again, and I'm just going to run my command git merge. So you have to make sure to be on the main branch before to run that command. Okay, git merge, and I'm going to provide my feature name branch, which is feature delete -picked. And validate. One file change, 0 insertion, 0 deletion. Delete mode, we have the number, and we have the name of the file that we have deleted. So that's a little bit it. The next step right now going to be to push this on our GitHub repository online. You can see that now there is no more yarn2.jpg after the merging process, right? So I'm going to make git status, and you can see that it's clean. Okay, so we don't need to make a git status anymore since we already proceeded with that on our feature branch. The only thing that we need to do now is the git push command, git push origin main. Okay, but when I'm running this, I'm going to have a error message, or I'm going to have an issue because I've set up the token for secure connection on the previous episode. So I'm going to need to sign up first on my GitHub in order to have access to my GitHub repository. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so I'm just going to set up I'm going to log in and come back and run my git push origin main, and everything going to work successfully, exactly like you can see right now. And when I refresh my page online, you can see that 18 minutes ago I delayed the yarn 2 and the yarn 2 JPEG file, and there's no more yarn 2 showing up. Okay, there's no more yarn 2 showing up on my source code. So I'm going to move on my pages right there, and let's watch our website once again. I forgot to change my header color to the previous one last time, so I'm going to change it quickly before to go. Commit changes using commit directly to the main branch. And please, let's watch that previous video where I've learned you how to use Git branches on GitHub user interface. I'm pretty sure that you're going to love it. So if you have learned something new, please like and subscribe to this video, and also provide all your comment, all your question in the comment. I will be happy to answer and help with everything that you guys need. Thank you for watching, and see you. Bye.